one more game I want to show you real quick, and we won't spend a lot of time on it. I just want to share it with you, and it's called Civilization Revolution. Sid Meier has created some games that have been around for about 10 years called Civilization. They've actually ported this over to the iPod, and it's pretty complex, actually, when you think about it. So go ahead and just start a new game, just so you get a sense of what's going on. Random map, we're just going to start playing around. Hit King.
Oh, I hit the wrong thing.
That's just how hard it is, so maybe it's better that you get something that's a little easier. You actually have 16 different countries that you can play. You start at 4000 BC, and these are the leaders in each of those countries, each of those civilizations. And you can set this up in lots of different ways. But basically starting at 4000 BC, and your job is to build your civilization up and win the game. And there's a couple different ways to win the game. Because you haven't played before, there's not going to be, I can start to move people, and yep, that's good. And you can start to see how you can move people around, and I can't move there because I haven't explored it yet. So I can move back someplace else. And the idea behind this very simple graphic game, there's a lot of complex things going on, because over about 6,000 years of time, you have to win the game either politically, militarily, culturally, or economically, and you conquer countries. Any of those. And you've got 16 different countries ranging from the United States, Russia, Greece, Rome, Egypt, Germany, all kinds of places, Spain. And it's a turn-based game, and you can see you get advice from different people. That's the leader that you picked, and it gives you advice, and you can accept it or not accept it. But the idea of this particular game, you really have to make some really good decisions. Just like Eliminate Tycoon, you had to make good decisions, and all these variables played into how those decisions played out, both good or bad. You can attack neighbors, you can make allies with them. There's lots of things that you can do, and depending on those decisions, your civilization will either be successful or it won't.
Does it help to know the history behind these places?
Yeah, a little bit. You need to have some idea of making good decisions in terms of, I've got this much money, I've got these many settlers, I've got this, my army is so strong, maybe I shouldn't attack this person, I should work on a diplomatic solution. So it's not an exact historical reenactment of 6,000 years of history, but it's a great way for kids to start solving problems again, and in a very complex, interrelated way. So for your kids, middle school and high school, my kid, actually, I tried this out with him. He's 16 years old, and oh, whatever, Dad, I'll play it. And I noticed that next day he's out on the hammock playing that. I said, what are you doing? I'm playing Civilization, leave me alone. So even middle school and high school kids, they're learning stuff, solving problems, learning a little bit about civilization, but it's engaging just because it helps kids solve problems.
Did you say there was a cost on this one or not?
Well, there is actually two versions. There is a Civilization Lite. You can play 3 civilizations, and it's free. The full version actually costs $7 at $6.99. So it's one of the more expensive iPod applications out there. So definitely try the Civilization Revolution Lite first.
Just to see if you want to get the hang of it.
Yeah, definitely, if it's something that you like. So you can get a sense. Those are 2 quick games on the iPod app, both either really inexpensive, free, or the $6.99 kind of expensive, but my kid's still hooked on that. Try them out, definitely for some of your older kids. So those are a couple more complex games: Civilization Revolution for older kids, and Eliminate Tycoon for maybe middle school kids. They're much more engaging, much more difficult, but still really fun for kids to play.
I'm ready to go play now.
All right. Well, you need to practice based on what I saw you on Eliminate Tycoon. So until next time, thanks for joining us at Great Games, Better Brains.
For more information, visit mykidsturn.com.
See you next time.